Hey, and thanks for joining us for another episode of What's on Southern Ostrobothnia. I'm Mark Wiltshire.
Hey, and I'm Glenn Murray.
And in each episode we highlight some interesting events and activities taking place across the region of Etelä-Pohjanmaa in the coming month. There's be a lot of info, don't worry, we'll take all the notes and we'll include links in a separate blog post on NordicExplorerProductions.com.
Remember to press the subscribe button on YouTube, Spotify, or whatever podcast player you're listening on. Hey Mark, so how was your summer? Like, what did you get up to?
Yeah, we had a little bit of a break, didn't we? And I think we've had some holidays and we've been attending some events. I've been taking in quite a bit of the football, Isokyrön, there's been the European Games and busy league fixtures as well. What about you?
Yeah, well, I went to the one. Which one was it? Was it against Tallinn?
That's right.
Yeah, I went to the Europa conference stuff. We went down to Pori and Rauma into the UNESCO, the old town in Rauma there, and Uttari Beach at Pori.
You've been exploring further afield than just Etelä-Pohjanmaa.
Yeah, just a bit further than just the backyard. But we went to Koskenkorva Trahtara and had some saunas and all that.
Did you? I took my parents there as well. What did you think? I've been there before, but
it's nice. It's nice. It's pretty chilled and laid back, and Also went out to Routakallio, riding mountain bikes and that on the hill there. So
nice, yeah. And I saw you at Provincy briefly.
Yeah.
As well. Sort of said hi and bye, and that was it.
It was a hectic weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I bought my tickets 2 days in advance because Mrs. W was getting a bit of FOMO that everyone else was having fun and she wasn't.
Yeah.
And then about a week after this year's Provincy, we impulse bought 3-day tickets for next year's one already. Really good price. So looking forward to that.
We've got loads of events for August. We've even got one which is at the end of July here. We thought we'd throw it in there just because we missed July. July's been quite busy, but the only way you wouldn't have known about the events that were going on in July around the area is if you were under a rock, because this is the month. July was literally the month that everything was advertised, and they're all trying to vie for your attention. So.
Not that you should take for granted the work that we do here, but even hobby podcasters need a holiday from time to time.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll crack on with my first one in a moment. In a previous episode, we talked about many of these large festivals that were returning in the last month, and we found loads more outdoor parties in August as well. So we've got quite a full show. But I think before getting into festivals, I've got something a little bit different to talk about, and this is the Isokyrön 1700-luvun Markkinat. This is a market. It's in Isokyrön, and it's on Friday the 12th to Sunday the 14th of August. And this is a 1700s themed market. It's been going for nearly 30 years, not 300 years, but it's kind of a museum historical event taking place over there. There is a market where I guess you'll find all the usual things you find at these Finnish Markkinat, so sweets and clothes and handcrafts and that kind of stuff. But as well as that, there's like demonstrations of old-fashioned work and arts and crafts. So they mentioned entwining yarn, needlework. There's also going to be like a blacksmith's work demonstration.
That'd be pretty interesting.
On the riverbank as well in Isokyrön.
Yeah.
They said there'd also be like a troubadour walking around. I don't know if he's going to have an old-fashioned instrument like a lute or something on his back and just playing music as he wanders around the event. So it should be quite atmospheric. And then there's also like museum exhibitions there. So I've combined two things I always talk about: markets and museums. There's the Homeland Museum, the Old Church, the Keeper's Warehouse, and then this Vaivanten magazine, which has an old-time toy exhibition. So even if you're taking kids, there could be something interesting there for them to look at. The thing that will be interesting to parents and bigger families is that it costs €1 to get into the market. Now, these markets are normally free, but I think this is a bit more than just somewhere to buy stuff.
It's still an event. It's actually an event.
I think it really is.
Demonstrations and stuff going on.
So it's €1 to get in and €2 for parking, and all the money goes to fund local clubs, hobbies, and the museum as well. Yeah, exactly. So the website is 1700 Markkinat.fi. Again, as always, links in the blog post. And there's also be a link to the Facebook page. I didn't see an event for this, but there's a Facebook page for 1700 Markkinat as well. Okay, so let's get on with the festivals.
Yeah, that's it. Moving on, the festivals are going to continue into August. Hopefully the good weather will continue into August as well. But my first event is Vanhan Festivaali 2022. It's a culture and music festival. It's going to be held at the Culture Centre Vanhan in Lapua along the river there. Yeah, the old ammo factory. Yeah, so that's going to be held on my birthday, Friday the 29th of July.
I didn't realise it was your birthday so soon. Happy birthday then.
Thanks. Yeah. And it goes to the Sunday the 31st of July. It's going to be featuring music and stand-up acts, I should say. Okay. So like a bit of comedy and a bit of music. It's a bit of everything all in one. Our friend that we had on the show not long ago, Coop Arponen and his band, The Flute of Shame, they're going to be playing one of the days there. So
when you told me this, I sent him a message and said, "Are you playing a gig this weekend?" Yeah. I said, "You didn't tell me. You didn't tell anyone." "Oh, I'm really bad at marketing it." So we're doing our little bit to try and help.
Anyway, so this is going to be held at the old ammo factory on the riverfront. The festival will be held over the 2 days. I'm not sure what's happening on the Sunday the 31st, but the aikataulu, or the timeline of events, kind of only encompasses the Friday and the Saturday.
Maybe the Sunday is a recovery day.
Maybe that's the clean-up, or I don't know. Maybe there's not that much happening that day, but I didn't really see anything.
But there's loads of things like permanent exhibitions and things like that at Vanhan. So maybe that's all open on the Sunday and the partying is Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, but most of the information was for the Saturday and the Friday and the Saturday. And Friday they're going to open at 7 p.m. at night, and Saturday, they'll be open at 6 p.m. The festival's going to have like bars for your refreshments and everything. There's also going to be a local restaurant there cooking food, so that there's stuff there to keep everyone happy.
If I remember, it's the restaurant that's within Vanhan, and it's a really good lunch place. So the food there will be really good.
This event is an 18 plus only event, so obviously it's a alcoholic event. So you'll be able to obviously go everywhere with the alcohol because it's an 18 plus event. 2-day ticket to the event is €65, and the Friday ticket is 35 and the Saturday ticket is 35 if you choose to only go on one day. Tickets can be bought from tickety.fi, and the links will be in the blog post and in the description of the video. The website is vpf.fi, and you should find all the information about the Vanhan Festivaali there. We're going to include the link to the Facebook event as well, so that you can like it, saying you're attending to it and everything, and it goes into your Facebook memories.
Yeah, they're all in there already.
Yeah,
the blog post is written, ready for people to read.
Yeah.
While I was researching for this show, I found several festivals taking place in August, and I thought maybe we could do a run through of some of those a little bit quicker, like we did in the previous episode. All live music, different events for different tastes, and I think the second
towns as well.
Yeah, that's true. And the second weekend of August seems to have like 3 or 4 events going on in different places. So there's some real competition.
Yeah, of course.
But I thought I'd start with Summer Dance. This is back at Kalajärvi in Seinäjoki. And this event's been going for a few years now. It's on Friday the 5th and Saturday the 6th of August. They've got live bands like Ramses II, Portion Boys, who seem to be playing everywhere,
my
always.
Lord, like they're at Provinci, and I don't know if they were at Provinci, but my God, they're at every other festival.
They certainly
and
are.
they've been doing that since Christmas time. So
Those boys work hard.
yeah.
There's also a band called Super R, plus many DJs. The prices are reasonable. It's €40 for a one-day ticket or €60 for a two-day ticket. It takes place on the banks of Lake Kalajärvi, so if you've got a nice dry evening, you've got a lovely location there to be dancing. Again, the tickets from tiketti.fi, and the link for that and the Facebook event are there in the blog post.
Yeah. So there's another one that we want to mention. It's a Nummijärvi Motosound. It's the Nummijärvi camping area in Seinäjoki. That's where I went for my induction into student life.
Okay.
Yeah, smaller. It's a smaller heavy rock festival. Think Numi Rock's kid brother, like smaller event. There with 5 bands playing over like 2 nights. A 2-day ticket is very affordable at €25. The Friday is 10 and the Saturday is 20. So that's really not going to break the bank, which is quite a good option, I think.
And this is also taking place on Friday the 5th and Saturday the 6th.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Like you said, everyone's vying for your attention.
Yeah.
Tickets are only available at the gate, though.
Yeah.
The website is nummijärvicamping.fi, and the Facebook event will be in the links in the blog post and the video description. So
Indeed, yeah. Nuermofest is an event we mentioned last year. It takes place in the Piiri cultural area of Turnava here in
the old
Seinäjoki.
psychiatric ward
It
area.
is, yeah, but it's becoming this cultural area. It's being renovated more and more each year. This is a one-day event, Saturday 27th of August, and it's an alternative music festival that focuses on giving a platform to smaller bands that are looking to break through, Finnish bands. This year there's 4 bands and 3 DJs to keep the crowd warmed up. It costs €35. The tickets, there's a link there in the blog, and similar with the Facebook event. But I'm hoping to get down to Nuermofest. I quite fancy that one.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not too far from where you live.
No, and it's
cross a few roads and you're there.
If I party too hard, I can always walk home quite safely.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so the next one we've got on the list is Ilmailu Stadions in Seinäjoki's Solar Sound. Solar Sound has moved from the area, the old Sedu building that's now been knocked down on Kirkonkatu, and it's been moved over to the new festival area in the Ilmailu Stadion. It's going to be happening on Friday the 12th and Saturday the 13th of August. The festival has moved to the football ground, basically. That's the little concert area outside the football ground that a lot of music happens before a lot of the soccer matches.
If I understand it, they're going to have 2 stages, so there's that one outside and a stage on the pitch.
They will have one inside on the AstroTurf, which I don't think I would let lots of people like that trudge over my expensive AstroTurf.
But that is the point of AstroTurf. You can use that area without doing as much damage if you had grass. So,
true,
but it's an ideal way to use the stadium. That event already exists. It has its audience, and now they've got a venue where they can
they can actually be not in a schoolyard.
yeah.
Okay, this summer the Solar Sound will have the biggest lineup it's had in several years, because we got heaps of international stars such as Zara Larsson from, I believe it's from Sweden, Glatis and Ina, plus many Finnish favourites. So yeah, they're starting to get bigger and bigger. Most years they have maybe 1 international, 2 international acts, so they're trying to get bigger and bigger. This is quite a handful to swallow, like €70 for a 1-day ticket or €100 for a 2-day. That there, compared to a lot of the other options, is a little hefty, I think. But hey, that's me. The tickets can be found at solarsound.fi/lippu/. And the Facebook event will be found in the blog post and the description of the video as well.
I'm pleased to say that we've got a guest again for this episode. There's one more mini festival here in Seinäjoki in August. So let's hear from Jere-Mika Myllymäki, who's the owner of Irish pub Danny Boy. Jerka, tell us about your event.
Oh, hello, everybody. This is the second time we arrange Danny Boy Irish Festival. Last year we had to cancel it. A couple of years ago, it was quite spectacular festival, so we decided to arrange again. This year we have 8 bands in 2 days, and between the bands, which plays inside the bar, between them, there is outside the secret band, live band. Live people need live music, so we wanted to arrange this festival, and there is some lot of new things. For example, a couple of years ago, there was only Irish traditional and Celt music, but this year we have so many different kind of bands that I'm very exciting. There is a food and some puzzles and maybe festival bingo, and you can buy tickets before on our bar, Danny Boy. One day it's 15 euros, 2 days 25 euro, and if you don't want to buy before, maybe there's some tickets left and you can buy from gates, and it's 5 euro more. And there's a lot of to see and hear. Please welcome everybody.
Yeah, so moving on, I thought I'd add something a little bit different than cultural music festivals.
But not so different from things that you found in the past as well, because we're back to racing cars, aren't we?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. This area is known for its cars and its races. Yeah. So the Lapua Drifting SM 2022, it's going to be held at Routakallio, on Routakallio Tier 187 in Seinäjoki on Saturday the 20th of August.
Now I tried to find this place not so long ago, going from the Päijälorma end, difficult. And it was difficult. We gave up because it felt like we were driving into a building site because it's quite near the quarry.
Yeah.
But I have seen signs from the sort of bypass end where you come in, sort of the motorway bypass end, and it is signposted from there. So.
Yeah. This is the Drift SM, so it's back again in the August the 20th in Seinäjoki. This drifting is the Finnish Drifting Championship organised by the Finnish Pro Drifting Association. The event will take place in Routakallio, obviously, like previous other years. The previous SM Drift event in Kalajärvi this year was sold out, so you might need to secure those tickets pretty early. Maybe the better weather and the beach was a bit more to be the reason also.
But who knows what the weather's going to be like at the end of August? Sometimes it can be great and sometimes it can be lousy.
Yeah, I know, but we still don't have that big, massive beach and that big family holiday area. True story. So it could be, it could be a bit different, But to get in there and get your tickets, tickets can be found at tapahtuma.fi/FPDA. The link will be in the blog post and the description of the video. Prices are 25 for an adult, 15 for a 17-year-old, and free for a 10-year-old, under 10-year-old that's accompanied by a guardian. The Facebook, all links will be in the description of the video and the blog post.
Yep. I found a couple of airborne events and I thought I'd bring them together. They're a little bit different. One's an air show and the other one's a model airplane competition. So let's start with the air show. It's called Koko, Perheen, Ilmailu, Päivä ja Fly-in at Rengonharjun lentoasema, basically the old Seinäjoki, Ilmailu airport. It's on Sunday the 31st of July from 11 till 4. It's an aviation day for the whole family and what they call a fly-in. fly by. I'm not sure. So there'll be planes on the ground as well as in the air, plus a range of various types of flying machines. For example, power balloons, where they seem to suspend a small seat below a large hot air balloon. It looked frankly terrifying. So I don't think you'd get me up there. No, imagine like a two-man sofa hanging from the bottom of a hot air balloon.
No, thanks.
And the prices are good though. It's €5 per person. A family ticket is 15, and under sevens go free. So that's really good value for a family day out. There were no details about the tickets, so I guess you just pay on the gate. And the Facebook link is there in the blog. Okay, and then my second event is called Lennokkien SM Kilpailu. This is a radio-controlled model airplane competition. It's at Köörönnevan lennokkikenttä, which is near Väneskoski, between Seinäjoki and Kuortane. It's on Saturday the 6th and Sunday the 7th of August, and it's an event that's been arranged by Seinäjoen Lennokkikerho, a radio-controlled air club. It's a Finnish championship competitions for aerobatic and model airplanes at this Köörönneva airfield, and it's free for spectators. I remember as a kid, these kind of model airplanes were quite exciting to watch them flying overhead. So I guess
say technology's come a long way as well. So
yeah, it was a long time ago that I was a small kid looking up at these airplanes. So it could be good fun to take the kids as well, especially if it's free. They said there's buffet food available. I'm guessing there'll be a price for that, but you can get yourself through the day from 11 till 4 on both those days. Obviously, there's nothing about buying tickets because there's no tickets to buy. More details at the Facebook event.
Yeah, so my next event is Power Night. It's a music festival at Power Park in Härmä. It's going to be happening again on Friday the 12th to Saturday the 13th. So another event on that same weekend.
I think that's 4 that we've mentioned today now.
But it's all over Etelä-Pohjanmaa. So
they've got to get them done while the weather's still good.
Yeah, of course. This is an 18+ event. An event is already becoming the event's already becoming like a tradition. And it's coming back now after Corona times. It has a star-studded lineup of Finnish acts that play in a great atmosphere of the Power Park theme park area. In recent years, the Saturday addition to the festival has been sold out, so you might need to get in and grab your tickets early again, being maybe one of the last events before
summer ends.
Yeah, exactly.
And the country gets dark.
Yeah, exactly. Event held in conjunction with the Power Truck show organisers on the same days. Yeah, so they promise an event that will not lack speed. So maybe there might be some Power Truck event.
I think the Power Truck shows exactly the same time in the same sort of area. You've got Power Trucks during the day, and then you've got the concert in the evening.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that.
I think they're separate events, but they're sort of at the same place. So you could probably take in both if you fancy.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure about that. Okay, one-day ticket is €30 in advance, or Friday or Saturday it's 39 at the door. 2-day ticket is €50 and can only be bought before the festival itself. €98 for a VIP ticket for only Friday that I could find. So maybe they don't have Saturday VIPs.
That's what it looked like. I checked that, and that's what it looks like.
Yeah, okay. The website is obviously powerpark.fi, and all links can be found to the event in the blog post and the video description. So that's all we have for this episode. Thank you for joining us. Please press the subscribe button wherever you found us. We also have a new Facebook page for What's On in Southern Ostrobothnia. Remember, links to all the events we've discussed are in the blog post.
We have mentioned that once or twice.
You'll find the link to the blog post in the description of your podcast player or video.
Yeah, exactly. You'll also find us online at NordicExplorerProductions.com, where we have links to all the previous episodes and to our social media profiles, as well as that new Facebook page for the show. You can also find me, Mark Wiltshire, or Explore Finland on Facebook or Instagram.
And me as the Nordic Tourist on YouTube and Instagram.
We'd love to hear your thoughts about the show, and we'd also love to hear about any events that you've got coming up in Southern Ostrobothnia. So reach out to us either through Facebook or through the website. But until the next episode, to all eteläpohjalaiset, moro!
Heippa!